Good afternoon, guys. The top paid is live. The top paid is live. Good afternoon, guys. How's you guys doing? How's everyone doing? Where you guys currently at? Right now, I'm in Zambia, Lusaka. All right, it's just a moment for me to tour around Africa. Yeah, so I'm right now in Lusaka, rather in Zambia. Where are you guys currently joining me from? Today, we're going to be talking about Forex using candlestick entry. I'm going to be showing you guys the simple stuff you guys probably would have been missing out on for a while now. So I want to give a shout out to those who joined this YouTube community on recently. This is Victor Asukwo. He joined the membership here on YouTube. Big shout out. So usually people that join this membership are people that want me to prioritize our question whilst we are live here. So big shout out to you. So if you have any question, ask me. So I have someone who is from Port Harcourt, Akure, Abuja, from Lautech. Where else are you guys from? Comment your location. So one thing I want you guys to do for me right now is that take the link of this video, post it on your story, post it on your Instagram, or post on your WhatsApp. Let them join. Those young boys on your timeline, let them join, so that they be able to join with you, so they don't envy you when you're making money later in the future. They don't start envying you or killing you. Make them join right now. All right. So good stuff. So people joining from Zambia, Zimbabwe, Unewi, Sri Lanka, from Ghana, Burkina Faso, Akure, Uganda, India, many different places. Portugal, Benin Republic, Uganda. I'm seeing you all. You guys are welcome to today's live stream. So from Norway. I can see you all. I can see you. South Africa, Indonesia, Abuja, Zambia, Mozambique, SA, Lagos, SA, Lagos. I noticed you guys saw what have been going on for the past couple of last week, right? And you see, it's been a while that we experienced this period. I was having a losing streak. I know some people are probably losing faith and they are tapping out, and I'm laughing at them. I mean, you want to do Forex, you're having just 1 week losing streak and you're tapping out. Drop the laughing emoji for them in the comment section. Just 1 week losing streak. Some people have 1 bad year. Some people have 2 bad years. Some people even have 2 months bad losing streaks, like back-to-back losing streaks. So depending on the type of trader that you are. So one thing is really very crucial that you understand with trading. Hey, yeah, see the laughing emoji, drop it for them. Just 1 week losing streak and they're running. They're not ready. So they just like hearing the story of win. So let me now explain to you guys. Let me explain to you guys what trading really is by explaining to you what it's really not. What people think profitable trading is, what people think, the misconception. Some people think profitable traders, they don't lose trade anymore. There's not going to be red again on their MT4 on their MT5. It's definitely going to be red. That's what they think. Right? That's one. Another thing again, they still think that profitable traders don't make mistakes. Like they don't make mistakes that will cost them millions. That's a very big lie. You still do make mistakes. All right. So with this, you can even have one whole year losing streaks. There are some people, if you check the total traders, they have like 3 bad months, they have 4 bad months, they have 6 months that are bad. But then the good thing about profitable trading is that whenever they get it right, they clear their losses significantly. That's what does really matters. All right, that's what matters. So in order for me not to take too long, right, I'm just going to start sharing my screen and then start explaining what how the secret candlesticks I want to explain to you. All right, simple. All right. So in this industry, relax. We own this game, and I'm here to teach you how you can really get it done the right way. All right. So if you're excited, drop number 1 in the chat box before I start sharing my screen right now. If you're excited, drop number 1 in the chat box. I can see someone saying it's black screen. Is that true? Can you guys see my screen? Drop number 1 if you can see my screen. Okay, good. Okay, you can see my screen. Cool. All right, good. Everything is clean. Everything is clear. Let's go. It's going to be an amazing day. So just keep an open mind. It's not about what you know before. Here, what I'm using my channel to do is to make sure that you unlearn what you know before. The stuff, the funny things you've learned from other places, you just have to drop them and really relearn. Rethink about trading in very well, how I see things, and then be very profitable consistently. All right. Just let's go. I want to start sharing screen right now. So for those who are saying that they can't see my screen, I've never started sharing the screen. Just relax. I'm just about to start sharing right now. All right. Cool. Right. So first, I want to take a look at XAUSD to explain this concept that I'm about to teach you. Learning Forex using candlesticks, entry candle. That's what I want to just teach you, an entry candle that works. So this teaching is one of the things we're going to be teaching you when you join our FIREPIPS Forex Academy. It's simple. All right. To join FIREPIPS Academy, the monthly is just $75 for you to join. All right. The academy where they can teach you beginners, intermediate, and advanced stuff. So now, what is candlesticks to start with? Candlesticks are these green and red things you see on top of on my screen everywhere. So these are a representation. It's a graphical representation of how the price has been moving on gold, dollar. All right. It's a graphical representation of how the price has been moving on gold, dollar. So how exactly do you know what it's really interpreting? So this thing is coded in a way that buyers have a place in it, sellers also have a place. How buyers are represented, it's represented with a green candle. And how sellers are represented, they are represented with red candle. So as you would have already noticed, red candle means that it is going down, things are going back as people think. But with green candle, it means that it is going up, things are going good for the pair, as people would think, a layman would think, right? But not necessarily. If you are buying, you want to see green for you to make money. If you are selling, you'll be happy seeing red because you want it to drop so that you can buy back your position. Then you make money, right? So that's a very elementary stage. Now let's step it a step further as an intermediate now. So how exactly do you tell where market is headed to in the grand scheme of things? You get to tell based on the consecutive movement that you see the candles making. Market doesn't just move in one straight way. Like you wouldn't see market maybe from here you just start going up one candle, just keep going up progressively like that. No, it's gonna go up, come even below where it started from, and can even go further, retrace here, go up again, come down, go up, come down, go up, come down like that. That's how it keep moving. So it's such a way that it creates a wave. So what we determine trend is whenever we shrink our charts, and then we get to see from the originating point to where the market stop, where does it look like it's headed to? It look like it's going up. So hence we can call that an up trend. Or a more professional way to call it is bullish trend. Bullish trend. All right, cool. So if it's coming down, the exact opposite will be bearish trend. Let me look for an example of bearish trend to find on gold. It's a bit hard because we're in a very strong uptrend. So here is a bearish trend because we find out that it's making consecutive lower lows, lower highs, lower low, a lower high, and then created an equal low. Then reversal happened and started going up, right? So that's already established. Let's take it even a step further. Let's go a bit more advanced, intermediate rather, still in the intermediate region. All right. So with all this formation, we took lots of candles into cognizance. We took all the action, the representation of all of these candles to be able to make decision, to be able to tell you, okay, this is the decision of where the market is headed to. It's heading to the upside. And one thing that you always love to do is to stay in line with the trend. Like right here, you're currently seeing market did a dip, moved up, a dip, moved up, and then it did another dip. Then we might likely have another move up that is almost equivalent to the same high. So as a result, because of this understanding, which I just taught you, you want to stick with the line of what? The buys somewhere around here. I hope that makes sense. If that makes sense, drop number 2 on the chat box. Let me know that you're following, so that I don't keep going on and then you're not getting along. Drop number 2 on the chat box if you're following along. Drop number 2. Okay, great. I can see loads of 2s. Okay, great. I want you to quickly share this link again to your people. Let them join right now on your WhatsApp story, on your Telegram. All right. So let's go. Let them know that we're live. Good. So with that being said, we knew with a couple of candles, with the way the whole direction is moving, that we're in an uptrend. So what you like to do in a bullish trend, you want to be buying more. And what you're going to do in a bearish trend, you want to be selling more. You know all of that, right? So now, where exactly, when exactly, and where exactly do you know to buy or to sell? This is one candle I'm about to show you right now. First, in order for you to know to sell, you have to identify 2 things. In this way, we simplify those who are scared. If you've ever been scared to place a trade before, you don't know when to place a trade, you are scared, you do analysis, you come back and watch the chart, the trade would have left you. This is the solution to all of that. All right. If you've ever been in that situation and maybe your mentor didn't choose this thing, this is going to be the end of that for you. So first, in taking a trade, you have to identify 2 most important things. Number 1, levels, which can also be called zones. And number 2, an entry candlestick cheat code, which I'm about to show you right now. So first, in underlining levels, you have to make sure you pay attention to previous highs. They are very crucial. Previous highs. So for example, so you notice that this was a high before, and then market also got to that same high. There's a reason why it rejected. All right. So this same high, if I trace it to my right hand, if I trace it by putting a line, hence you can call that a level. When price ever get back there again, if it's able to break it up and retest, market will continue going to that direction. Think of it like a ceiling. What are the odds that if you jump up right now in your house and it's, for example, it's a ceiling or a POP, right? Like right now up above you. If you jump up, what are the chances that your head might break it for the first jump? The chances are very low. But what are the chances that if you keep doing that about 10 times, that you're going to break that POP? Not Lekki POP, or like a strong POP. What are the chances? It's definitely break, right? So that is how this works. So that's why it's called, the top is called a resistance and the bottom is called a floor or a support. So the more it touches, the weaker the level becomes. And then whenever it breaks through, then whenever you jump up again after it breaks, what happens? There's nothing holding you again. It's a free flow. It keeps going up. So think of it that way. I remember I told you guys while we are starting to have a clean mind, a free mind. What you have learned before, unlearn every other thing, is a free mind, a practical teaching of how trading does really works. How to look at the market in a more reimagined way. All right. So now let's imagine this was the first time when you jumped to hit, repelled by the ceiling. We jumped up to hit, was repelled by the ceiling, and now was unable to repel. Right. It broke above here. It only retested. Now, whenever you break your ceiling, what happens? Whenever you jump up, nothing's holding you again. It keeps going up, free flow. If you understand, drop number 3. It's important because I'm about to build on this. Drop number 3 if you understand to this extent. Drop number 3 if you understand to that extent. Okay. Okay, good. All right. Q stuff. All right. So now let's build on it. So on top of that, that is where you get a slide. These are where you get entries. Anytime you see a bullish engulfing, all right, like those normal candlesticks patterns that you learn, you know about, bullish engulfing, morning star or an evening star. I'm going to be doing for bearish and sellers, bullish or bearish engulfing, morning star or an evening star, a bullish Ramai, all of these candlesticks. Then that's when you get a very sniper entry on that particular candle. All right. So let's do some more. Let's do analysis with this thing I've just taught you now. Simple, but straight to the point and very effective. Simple, straight to the point, but yet effective. So that's what I use to make my decision every now and then. All right. So let's do a quick scalp on gold. On gold right now, I want us to scalp this buy. All right. So why do I want us to scalp this buy? That will be the next question. All right. For you to learn more on how my trading system or how I do most of my stuff, I want you to stop by in our Forex Trading Academy. It's just here. We now have a branch in Kano, you guys know already. So we launched that last week. So your mentorship is about prices, and the physical mentorship is okay. You can work in any of our branch. Get registered right now. Registration is still ongoing. If you join right now, you still can be a part of those people whom we are teaching how to trade Forex profitably. All right. So with gold, I'm seeing a quick buy scalp that we could scalp right now whilst we are here live. So let's do a quick scalp. Let's do a quick scalp on gold. All right. We're just going to buy right now. We're not looking to catch too much pips, but I just want us to experiment some things together. Drop off, drop off, drop off. Boom. So buy right now. Your stop loss is 39 28.99. Then take profit is twice as much. ASAP. Do this ASAP, guys. I want to place mine real quick. So this is the moment where we get to place trades. A quick scalp, just a quick scalp with just 2 entries. Make sure you put your stop loss, guys. And again, I'm going to be sharing this to the Telegram channel. So the Telegram channel is where I get to share my trades all through the week. At least I give one free trade every day. So you should be a part of that if you're not a part of that already. So I'm just going to copy the signal right now. And take profit is 39663. That's 1 to 2 of what we just did, right? So in order for you to get access to the Telegram channel, it's free. You tap here. This is the link to open. So I'm going to share them this one right now. XAU USD buy. I'm just going to give SL ASAP because I'm already in profit now. 3928.99. TP. I'm already in massive profit, guys. Massive profit. 3963. 3963.19, I guess. No, 0.16. Boom. So if you want to be a part of this one, just use this link. Right, I'm about to share this link right now to the group chat. Be a part of us. Let's go. All right. So people DM me privately, or what is the link to join? Just use this one. Use this link right now, right in front of your screen right there. Use it. Use it. Use it. Use it. Use it. Use it. Use it right now. There you go. All right. So you can see. So just before I proceed, the trade is still fluctuating back and forth, back and forth. All right. But overall, we're in profit. It's all about good entry. All right. I spotted something. That's what I told you guys. Okay, get in right now, and then we're in, and that's why we are making that much. All right. So let's go on and check other pairs with the same style that I taught you. With the same style. Okay. Let's check GBP JPY. So for GBP JPY, we saw there was a gap, and basically, all JPY pairs, there was a gap over the weekend. Same is true with GBP JPY, CHF JPY, AUD JPY, EJ, UJ. All right. So this gap usually has to be filled with gaps. Gaps always get filled most of the time. All right. So, but then you just don't go ahead like, let me sell because definitely it's going to be filled. Do that, you might be doing yourself a disadvantage. There's also a technique to trading that. All right. So for GBP JPY, all again, what I need to do again is to identify points that took really difficult for price to break through. For example, this was a point similar to this one, and then finally we broke out somewhere around here through the spike of the weekend. When it broke out, what happened? It came back to retest that same level before price started going up again. You see, it came back again to retest that same level, and then price started surging up. Makes sense, right? So always pay attention to what I taught you a while ago. So the same thing is true here. This is a high, similar one. Then here it got broken. Then you should have already known that things are about to go. It's about to be good. So if I put a straight line again, like a horizontal line like this, you notice that it's exact same level, at that same level. All right, cool. So right now, there are not so much trade right now that I can talk about here on GBP JPY. Let's look at GBP USD. Let's look out for GBP USD. So for GBP USD, I've been seeing the fluctuation somewhere around this point. As a matter of fact, I even scalped this trade this morning for the buy. I scalped it somewhere around here, and I just exited because I know it's consolidating about the same range. But overall, on GBP USD from here, I'm seeing a downward movement, downward trend, right? So downward movement. So I'm just gonna keep my fingers crossed here and just let it flow. I'll leave it in for. I'm going to get another opportunity when I get to this point. That is my level again. All right, I'll get an opportunity. But here is like a box. Price just bouncing up, coming down, bouncing up, coming down, bouncing up. I might likely corner. But when it takes out this level, I'll consider an entry to go down. That's on GBP USD. Just slight analysis here and there. So let's see CHF JPY. Remember I told you guys about the gap? You already know that's not a new thing. So about the same thing that is happening on GJ. Seeing a free fall on CHF JPY. A free fall. Sellers are very strong at this point. So sellers are very strong. So I don't want to take another position right now because we're already on gold. So it's like a free fall on CHF JPY. All right. Let's keep looking at. Let's looking out for that USD card. After this one, I want you to give me a pair recommendation that you want me to look out for you, and then I look it up for you guys. Yes, sir. All right. So on USD card, I'm seeing like a choppy movement in a way. Market moving so very choppy. See, this type of market, this was one of the things that almost frustrated trading last week, right? Whenever you see candles moving this way, not in a direct manner, it's really frustrating for day traders, right? So the best bet you always want to do is to stay out of the market whenever you see like this choppy movement. All right. So the best thing to advise to do once you're this bet, once it's stable. So on XAUSD, yeah, price made a dive down from that point, but we're still holding. It's nowhere close to our stop loss. Stop loss is still very cool, 3928.99. So everything's still pretty cool. Fingers crossed. It's gonna be a quick scalp. Let's see how this turns out before we exit this life. All right. So still keep it holding, still keep it locked down there. All right. So let me know, what pair would you like me to check out for you before I take a bow right now? What pair would you like me to check out for you? Okay, USD CHF by Emmanuel Ezenwa, right? USD CHF. Let's go. For USD CHF, about the same thing happened on USD card too as well. So let me just give shed more light on what I'm currently seeing, so you can go do your own stuff. But I wouldn't trade this thing for no reason. I wouldn't trade this pair right now at all. At all, I wouldn't trade it at all, because it's the reason I explained for USD card. I think this level is pretty much holding 1, 2, broke out. So if price breaks above, I think you can still hold your buys on USD CHF. It still will be good for buys back to the same previous high on USD CHF. So this is how I'm looking at it, like this. Here it broke, broke, came back, retested, and it was able to break back up, and it went up. So here again, it's testing the same level. Since it broke it down, be very careful at this point. It's a decisive point. The next price, if the next candle comes back down, closes below it, you can take a shot. But if it closes above it significantly, like this level, this one closes above to this point, then you can take the buys. All right. But it's looking more like it might close it down, which is looking like more like a sell. So be careful on this one. All right. Good. So what other pair recommendation? What other pair do you want me to look out for you? What other pair? USD JPY. Okay, for USD JPY, let's go. USD JPY. For USD JPY, with the same gap happen here with this sharp up move, all right, then it's taken at this level. So to me, I see this is a very strong down, is a very strong down movement. It's a very strong down movement from this point, which I think is really cool. It's a very strong movement to the downside, which I think is so cool. All right, but it's a very strong down movement, so sellers should be in on this market. All right, so let me talk more on my take on XAUUSD. Good. So price is still pushing down. There's a reason why my stop loss is here. All right, it's when it validates this point, I agree. Okay, yes, this was wrong. Right, but pretty much I'm still holding. Everything is so much intact. Let's keep holding this pair. All right. All right, so I'm in with 2 positions. So no fears. Everything is too much under control, because that's why there's stop loss, right? So I think we're about to be tagged right there. The stop is about to be tagged. Let's see. Let's watch if it will really tag us. Okay. So let me check Euro JPY. Let me check Euro JPY too. The gap. I'm also seeing sellers too, also dominating this space. Sellers also dominating this space too as well. That's what I'm seeing. ADJPY is the next. I'm also seeing sellers kicking in too as well. Just about the same thing. Just about the same thing. So we only took 1 trade today, guys, which is on XAUUSD. And right now, I think it's about to tag our stop loss. Then if that happens, we just call it a day for now, right? Which is fine. And it's cool. Just 1 trade for today, and we call it a day. And then I get to look for other trades that we can take by tomorrow. All right. So I definitely know that this week is going to be a really great one. Yes, our stop loss just got tagged, right? Let me see if mine got me kicked or something. Yeah, mine just got me kicked. So stop loss taken. So I'm gonna go update the people that stop loss has been taken on this trade, right? Stop loss kicked. So yeah, we keep everything real right here. All right. So whenever we win, you also know that yes, these guys, they also had their lost days. You don't say that, show us your losses. Show us now. You're seeing the losses now, guys. Right? Cool. So comment below. How much did you lose on this trade? Be very genuine, be very real, guys. How much did you lose on this trade? How much did you lose on this trade? But you always know me to always come back with a banger return. Banger return. How much did you lose on this trade? Just on this good. So I say, pour me water. Oh my goodness, look at you. Okay, Matthias, I love these guys. Say $10, you lost $10, $11, $20. This one said $1 million. Come on now, Mohammed. Come on now. Come on now. These guys are just okay, cool. $2,300, $11, $12. Not bad. All right. So don't worry, guys. We'll have a comeback trade. All right. There's definitely going to be a comeback trade. You guys, so relax. This guy said demo 1 million. Oh my goodness. So relax, guys. You're definitely going to come back. So let's just take a chill pill with trading. But one thing is sure today. If you didn't go home with anything, you go home with a very great knowledge of what I know. I paid a lot of money to learn this whole craft. All right. Which is you find your levels, you find your candlestick pattern, that same level whenever it breaks, be very patient, and then you get in. That is superb. All right. Even with all these things, I know a lot of you still have very big hopes on me. We still trust you, G. One trade doesn't decide who you are or anything. All right. That is what does really count. I know some people are just being very funky, feeling funny on this comment section. Someone is saying that Jesus, all my millions is gone. Okay, so I know some of you are just really funny in the comment section. You're trying to exaggerate things, but I mean it's fine. You're gonna have a definitely good rebound soon tomorrow. So stick around. The more reason why you should stay around with me, because the more you stay around with me, the more the chances you get to also make money. All right. Because if you just trade right now and you lose and you run back, or you trade, you make money and you run away, then that's what every other person did. So you better just stick around, make really good decision, follow my signals, and make really good amount of money. And most importantly, follow the teachings too as well, so you can be able to generate these things on your own. All right. Thank you very much. Take it easy. I'm going to be taking a quick sleep from here. And bye for now. So there's no trade. There's no trade anymore for today. Tomorrow I'm going to send another trade. So watch out for me this week. Again. I reply. Watch out for me this week. You're going to be having back-to-back trade signal. All right. Take it easy, guys. And bye for now.